The language that these red pill guys use infuriates me because they give all the power to the woman when in fact we have that. Yo, what is happening? YouTube, is your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. Now, I want to talk about social media. First and foremost, I know I can be harsher than a lot of these red pill dudes on men because I personally believe it needs to be done for things to, correct itself. But I'm also doing it because I want you guys to know that ultimately the power is in your hands if you want to seize it. The language that these red pill guys use infuriates me because they give all the power to the woman when in fact we have that. We just haven't been exposed to the fact that we do have it and to use it. And I'm gonna let you know how, just by the language that's being used here and the dynamics proposed. If you look at it as a man of accountability instead of a man of victimhood, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But let's get on with the video.
You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want? A man doesn't want a girl naked all the time.
Okay, is that true? Yes, in a long-term relationship. But who is creating these Frankensteins? Us. Guys, if you want good women, you have to reward that behavior. For instance, my dog. I love my dog. Right, buddy? Right, Bolo? I love you. I love my dog. But if he takes a shit in the fucking house, I'm not gonna give him a treat. Okay? If when I say sit and he sits, I give him a treat. If I say up and he gets the treat. If he takes a piss on one of my Funko Pops, he's not getting a fucking treat. He's going to be disciplined. The problem is that men have given up all self-control. So you enable bad behavior, and then when you get emotionally invested and tied to this woman, that behavior, that same behavior that you enabled and promoted, now you want to get mad at it. For instance, you got these girls on the internet showing their ass and titties and all those things. You're sitting there liking, DMing, I want to take you out. Maybe she's open to it. You actually take her out. You go on a couple dates. You actually start to like this woman. And now, the very same way that you met this girl, the same way that you was enabling that behavior, now you want to tell her, I don't like the fact that you're putting up these pictures. Dude, you're a fucking idiot for saying some shit like that. You have no fucking right to tell that woman to take her photos down because you're together. You have no right because you told her that it was perfectly okay. Not just that it's okay for you to post yourself that way. I will pursue you knowing that you enjoy this. So how can you later on down the line tell her that it's not okay? That's like her understanding you like to play video games, or you like to play basketball, or fix, or work on your motorcycle or car. And all of a sudden, 5 months down the line, she wants to tell you, you need to get rid of that shit. You need to stop. You would look at her like, why is this a problem now? You got with me when I was doing it. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? So don't reward bad behavior and then get mad that the bad behavior continues to persist, okay? But at the end of the day, this behavior falls on us. We can change their behavior. It's not them doing it just for no willy-nilly reason. They're being rewarded for it positively, okay?
And put herself out there available for every man to see. These women will realize that when you follow these people, self-imposed feminists, you'll find the majority of them are miserable. Look at their lives.
A lot of them are, and I know some of them personally.
Ask yourself a question. Do you think they are happy? Do you feel good when you do what they do? The idea that you have to get naked to be heard, do you really think that's a form of freedom? Because that's not, that's bondage.
I would agree with that.
When you're constantly looking for a
dopamine hit, okay? So I want to concentrate on this phrase real quick. Because, yeah, this is something I've been saying for years. I've said it in past videos. A lot of these people in general, I would say, but women more so, are low-level drug addicts operating in the world. And when I say that is because if we break down, what society is pushing, like, oh, do what makes you happy, do what feels good. Let's go down to the root of it. What is happiness? Happiness is what? A feeling, right? It's a feeling of elation. You get that dopamine hit. Now, just like any feeling, it's not meant to be forever. But you're telling people to constantly search this dopamine hit out. So in essence, to a lesser degree, you are a drug addict if you're constantly seeking happiness, which is what a lot of these women are doing. But here's the issue that I'm talking about. They are drug addicts, right? We've kind of established not literally narcotics, but they are drug addicts in the feelings that they're going for. But who is the peddler? Who is the crack dealer, so to speak? Us. We are the ones giving them the validation for that behavior, and we need to stop. I know it's hard. Your dick gets hard. You feeling all like, you ready to get it on. You see some big fluffy titties, a big round jiggly butt. I get it, fellas, but you have to restrain that. And I'm not saying to not look at it, but stop hitting the like, stop the DMing, okay? Because now that's going to make them want more of it, because everyone wants to feel good, and most people want to feel good from outside sources. Me, I could give a shit less, man. But most people aren't built like me. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but most people, determine their value from outside sources, especially women. So you can't get mad at that.
Dopamine hit from social media because you took your clothes off and you want somebody in your comments, slay bae, #Tuesdays, am I right?
Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Guys, you have a lot more power than you realize. These red pill dudes want to keep you angry at women. I'm not about the gender wars. Okay, I'm not about man versus women. If you notice, I'm not angry at them. I'm more angry at us because we're the reason that everything's going to shit, but at the end of the day, this is not a gender war channel. I'm not here men versus women and women suck, because I understand at the end of the day, everything falls on us. Whatever bad behaviors they have is because we enabled it. Most people want positive attention. You do not give positive attention to negative actions. And unfortunately, in this day and age, that's what we're doing. We're not liking and telling the woman that's fully covered up, going to work, coming home and watching a movie. We're not telling you, damn, wow, you're so perfect. I need to be around you. We're not telling them that. We're telling the girls with the ass and titties out, talking about, do you like my new towel with their butt cheeks out? We're telling them they're perfect and how awesome they are. That's who we're giving positive reinforcement. Now you're forcing the women that don't act that way to do that to get attention from you also. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, motherfucker. And I'm out.